What is happening, my YT Gizang? Y'all already know what it is, man. This is your boy Rio. And if you are new, then welcome to the channel. Today we got to talk about it, guys. Man, look, the NFL or ESPN has come out with the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just start this thing off, pop this thing off, man. I feel like they disrespected my boy Jalen Hurts. They got my boy sitting down there at number 9, and I'm very disappointed. Okay, I'm not the only one that's disappointed out here in these streets. All right, it's a lot of commentators that got a lot to say, and James Jones is one of them. But before I let you guys take a look at what he had to say about it, I'm gonna go ahead and give my take on it first. Okay, I feel like this is the utmost disrespect the NFL has ever done when it comes to my boy Jalen Hurts. I feel like they don't give him enough respect, man. I really feel that way. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I feel, okay? When I look at this list, I'm just asking myself, what are they basing it on? What are they basing, like, what is the requirements to get into this top NFL, the top 10 NFL QBs list? I feel like if you're going to make a top 10 list, you got to be basing it off of everything, all the qualities when it comes to a quarterback, all the key roles of a quarterback, all the responsibilities. So I did a little defining myself, okay? I did a little research and tried to see what were the main responsibilities, what were the main key roles when it comes to a quarterback. Directing the offense, initiating plays, decision-making, passing, running, leadership, and I even added one to my own, you know what I'm saying? I added a little spice at the end because I feel like you cannot define who is the best NFL quarterbacks unless you add their accolades into that conversation. Hands down. That's just how I feel. My boy Jalen Hurts check off all the boxes. Directing the offense, we know he does that very well. When it comes to initiating plays, we know that he does that very well, whether it's under the center or in the gun. Decision making, when it comes to his vision of the field, when it comes to him reading the defense, knowing when to change the play and call audibles, he is very, very good at that. We already know that. When it comes to passing, we all know that when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, they are run heavy. We know that. But we've also seen my boy, we also know that he is capable of using his arm when it's time for him to use it. And we all witnessed that on the highest platform, on the biggest platform when it comes to the NFL, and that is the Super Bowl. When it comes to running, we already know that he is one of the best quarterbacks to do it in the NFL. Top 5, preferably. When it comes to leadership, we already know what leadership skills he has. We know his capabilities of being a leader. I mean, for God's sake. This man is out here with Michael Jeffrey Jordan, the best NBA player of all time. He is out here really sitting down, picking his brain, learning how to really get himself prepared mentally to go into the next season and get a repeat. If that don't scream leadership to you, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And then to add my own little spice to it, I had to add the accolades in there, in which we're going to get to in a second. Okay? So when I look at this list, and I put all that into one box, there's no reason why some of these quarterbacks should be in front of him. So then I started thinking to myself, well, maybe they basing it off of passing. Maybe they basing it off of that. And granted, when I look at this list, there are some people on here who can throw the ball better than Jalen Hurts. I can admit that. But I'm looking at this list and I'm thinking to myself, if that's what they basing it off of, C.J. Stroud should definitely be in that conversation. He should definitely be on that list because we all can agree that this man, C.J. Stroud, had one of the best rookie seasons we have ever seen in the NFL. Hands down. There's absolutely no reason why this man is not on that list. Point blank period, bro. Even when it comes to me looking at this list, man, Aaron Rodgers throw better than some of these people. So it can't be about passing, right? So then we get down to the accolades. Now, before I start talking about these people accolades that's on this list, I'm going to go ahead and give the accolades to my boy Jalen Hurts. He is an all-pro. He's been to the Super Bowl twice. He is a Super Bowl champion, and he is a Super Bowl MVP. We're talking about a quarterback that has been in the league 5 years, and he's only been a starter for 4 of them. This man, out of 4 years, has managed to go to the Super Bowl twice. Along with that, he has never had a losing season, and he has never missed out on the Super Bowl. I mean, not the Super Bowl, but he has never missed out on the playoffs. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. And when I look at some of these people right here, there's no reason why they're above him. Only person that I can really say when it comes to accolades that deserve to really be in front of him is Patrick Mahomes. When you look at everybody else, you look at Josh Allen, you look at Lamar Jackson, yes, they have regular season MVPs, but that's all they got on them. When you look at it, these are two people that cannot beat Patrick Mahomes to save their life, to get out of the AFC, to make it to the Super Bowl. My boy already beat Patrick Mahomes, so I'm going to go ahead and just slide them out the way. But if y'all want to keep them in front of him, I'm okay with that. Joe Burrow, no accolades. Only thing he did, make it to the Super Bowl. Slide. Jayden Daniels, no accolades. And don't get me wrong, because I really do like my boy Jayden Daniels, okay? And I know in the future, he's going to have tons of them, okay? He's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, hands down. But as of right now, no accolades. Got to move you to the side. Matthew Stafford, Super Bowl champion. That's all he can give you. Slide. Justin Herbert, no accolades. Gone. When it comes to Jared Goff, we know his accolade, but Jalen Hurts got the accolade also. Slide. So when it comes to this list, there's no reason why my boy is sitting at number 9. And I know a lot of people going to sit here and say, oh, well, he's on the best team. Bro, okay. Did you guys not see that 49ers team? One of the best teams I ever seen assembled in my lifetime. With McCaffrey and all them guys over there. They was one of the best teams I've ever seen. And in that regular season, everybody knew that they were the team to beat, and they were going to be the one to win it all. But you know what happened to them in the Super Bowl? Lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. Lost to Patrick Mahomes. When we talk about that Baltimore Ravens team, when they made it to the AFC Championship and hosted it in their backyard, had the best defense in the NFL. Lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. Lost to my boy Patrick Mahomes. But then you look at Philadelphia. You look at my boy Jalen Hurts. He managed to defeat that team. Okay? He beat somebody that people could not beat. He defeated and outplayed, by the way, Patrick Mahomes twice in the Super Bowl. Twice. We're talking about a quarterback that's going to go down as possibly the greatest quarterback to ever play the game of football. And he outplayed him twice. And we all know when it comes to the Philadelphia Eagles, who's the best player when it comes to that offense? And it is not Jalen Hurts, okay? It's my boy Saquon Barkley. But let me give y'all a rundown on the stats in the Super Bowl. My boy Saquon did not have the most rushing yards that night. Jalen Hurts did. So that goes to tell you that not only did my boy beat the Kansas City Chiefs with his arm, but he beat him with his legs too. So at the end of the day, there's no reason why he's sitting at number 9. Absolutely no reason. Absolutely no reason. But I'm going to stop running my mouth, man. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all see what my boy James Jones had to say about this situation. Take a look.
And you can think whatever you want to think about Jalen Hurts, but there should never be a list to where Justin Herbert is in front of Jalen Hurts. I don't really care about what type of talent and all that you're talking about. And then Jayden Daniels is going to be a superstar in this league. I truly believe that. But I cannot put him in front of Jalen Hurts, who's been to 2 Super Bowls. He's had 1 good year. Do I think at the end of this, when it's all said and done, could he possibly be better? Yes, absolutely. But right now, as we're talking right now, after 1 year, no. And then I see Justin Herbert at 7, who hasn't won a playoff game. This boy been to more Super Bowls than you won playoff games. And we're talking about Justin Herbert's a better quarterback than him. I cannot do that. I think this is disrespectful to Jalen Hurts right here. This is an awful list when you have Jalen Hurts at 9 and those 2 dudes in front of him.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Like I said, it's disappointing. It's very disappointing to me, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel. Do y'all feel like he should be at number 9? Do y'all feel like he should be higher than number 9? Drop them comments down there below. I got to get up out of here. I love y'all good people, man. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one. Yeti.